Oh man, that was good. That was good. Very, very good. But I like this one better.
Are you ready?
There you go. D-Generation X. That's what it's all about. Yes, people. Yes, people. Welcome to LRFC. Before we start, hit that subscription button, notification, but like button, and all that good stuff. Yes, guys. Our apologies for yesterday. Didn't read many messages. I know. We had a bit of a debate on the show yesterday, so apologies for that. It's not in my forte. I don't really do things like that. You know what I mean? I'm a calm person, just chilled and just do my own things when I do my streams, of course, and all that stuff. So first and foremost, I got to apologize for yesterday, the way I behaved. It's not like me. Fozzy is different to that. You know what I mean? Fozzy is more of a relaxed guy. Big up everybody on the chat, by the way. Yes, Darwin Nunez rejected Al-Hilal. It's to be expected, you know what I mean? It's not a shock, is it? And Harvey Elliott is looking for a move. That's another thing as well. And the Wirtz we're still going to be discussing. I know you guys are worried and all that stuff. But I'll explain it clearer to you what's going on around that transfer. So yeah, just get in the comments. I'm on my own, so say whatever you want. I'm gonna be going on a night shift tomorrow, so I'll be here as long as you want me for tonight. Yeah, guys. Yeah, yesterday we were discussing obviously about Robertson. I was just being honest about Robertson. I wasn't really lying about Robertson. I was just telling people, an experienced player like that, you know. And especially the World Cup year, he was the first team star. So it's not a good thing, you know, to keep a random player that won't play on the bench throughout the season. That's what I meant to say yesterday and all that stuff. Apologies if it came in the wrong way as well. So yeah, but big up everybody in the chat, of course. Scottish Bear is always supportive, and there's Abdul in there. I could see Luke. I could see he's back on the chat again. Joe Powell, Jason. I could see Mr. Baz in there, obviously chat as well. Big up everybody. Yeah. So, so today I've heard obviously about Darwin Nunez. Let me just bring it up to you on the right there on the screen, of course.
Are you ready?
So we could discuss like what's going on with him. I'm not too with Darwin. I just want him gone. To be fair, guys, you know what I mean. I'm not here to muck about with people like that. We've got to take like Liverpool seriously in regards to what's the next steps for us, if you know what I mean. And Darwin ain't part of that for a lot of us. We have to move on. We gave him the chance for 3 years, like to show his worth, and he failed. He didn't even like want to, you know, stay after training and train like and you know, shoot in practice, get the goalkeeper in the goal, things like that. He didn't do things like that. He just like, you know, it just the same. It just got worse to me. Like he hasn't got better. It just got worse during the seasons, if you know what I mean. I remember like when we first looked at him, he was making a lot of chances, a lot of runs, and you know, he was shooting at the goal, obviously not scoring goals, but he was making chances like 5 chances a game. Now those chances don't exist anymore, and the amount of money we bought him for, it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it at all. So you can see Al-Hilal are reportedly acting urgently to sign Darwin Nunez for a FIFA World Cup. For the FIFA World Cup. It's the club's priority to sign striker. The deadline is tomorrow. Mr. Osman and Gyökeres have both rejected Al-Hilal. That's another story, obviously, before that one. So I'll go to the proper one after that. So this is what Al-Hilal is doing. They're looking all around, obviously, Europe to see like what's available out there. And I think they got rejected by everyone, including Darwin Nunez. But yeah, I just want him going, guys. But from what I've heard, Darwin Nunez wants to stay in Europe. He wants to fight for his position in the team and stay in. Sorry, he wants to fight, to stay in Europe and go to a European team some way somehow, for him to you know progress as a player. If you know what I mean. I don't think the Premier League is for him. I think the Premier League is a tough league for people like Darwin Nunez. Maybe in Spain and back in Portugal will be good for him. Even Germany, I think, will be good for him. Wherever there's big pitches to run behind and the crowd are not on top of you like this, like this, is good for him, in my opinion. Because when it's tight stadiums in the Premier League and crowds are right on top of you, calling you your Andy Carroll and all this stuff, it's not a place to be. It's not a good environment for players like Darwin Nunez, and this is why he's struggling, guys, if you know what I mean. But let me get to the chat. Say whatever you want on there, guys. Ask me any questions. That's what I'm here for. I want to enjoy this today and just chill, man. Just chill. I just watched the Wales and the Belgian game, quite a good game, 4-3. It finished to Belgium. I liked it, really liked it. And yeah, get on the poll as well. You can see in the poll, would you keep Darwin if no other striker comes in there? That's the. I know everybody's laughing at me about it, but I have to ask questions. Maybe, if there's no one coming in, it is pretty tough. You know what I mean? And him staying might be something some fans want, and I could see by the obviously the poll, 56% said no, 44% said yes. So it's still still open for the public, if you know what I mean. So let me get to the chat. Obviously, I want to ask you guys whatever you want to. Whatever you want to ask me, just ask me on the chat, and I'll reply to it. No problem. Big up, Scottish Bear. Thank you for everything you've done for me the other day. I didn't finish what I was gonna say. Obviously, we had some stuff going on. I love when people go to other streams and push me out there. It's something special for me because it makes me think I'm better than what I think I am. If you know what I mean, in regards to streaming, I don't think I'm the best, but I at least I'm around the people that's content creators, and that's all I want to be, man. I don't want to be competing against anyone. I just want to be noticed as a good content creator. That's all, man. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for much, if you know what I mean. I'm just looking around Twitter. I've been checking out what's on the news and all that stuff. If there's any breaking news, I'll let you guys know as soon as possible as well, and I could share it with you. Yeah, so Scottish Bear, big up, brother. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys, if you're new and all that good stuff. Lee Chapman, big up, man. I haven't seen you for a bit. I hope everything is well with you and your family, bro, because it's been a while since we last saw each other. Let's see what you're saying. Sorry, guys, I just need to get the big screen. He's saying my Atalanta United home shirt, Adidas Black 2023 from United States. Got it yesterday, 8 June, Sunday. Yeah, man. It is. I've heard in the USA they make good kits for for people down there. So yeah, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Kits are beautiful. I'm a kit collector myself, brother. I get retro shirts, majority of them. Of players that I loved in the past, like say Romario's, Ronaldo's, Zidane's. I've got all those shirts right there. Baggios, Maradona. I've got everybody there, bro. But I want to get some more. I love the retro shirts, especially what I've seen as a kid. Like when I watched World Cup '94. Baggio and Romario were the best players in the world at the time. You know what I mean? So it's good to have both of their shirts present right there next to me as well. I wear them sometimes, but the thing is, when it's hot in here, it stick. Because it's a replica shirt, the thing sticks on the damn on the chair, and it's really frustrating. If you know what I mean? Yes, Scottish Bear. Would you keep Nunez for one more season? I cracked the jokes for the. I would never keep him. You know me, man. But I have to ask because there is people that will do that, brother. That's the difference, if you know what I mean. I know, Mashori, I've had enough, and it's time to go. But There, there's some that still like him for some reason. Don't know why. Big up Abdul as always, brother. Hi Fuzzy chat. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Also, how is your family, friends, and loved ones? All good on my side, brother. I hope everything is good with you as well and your family. How's your Eid? Eid was wonderful, bro. I went to my mom's. Obviously, gave money to the young ones, and we had a good day. I was meant to work that day, but I didn't end up working. Then I think I done a stream that day as well. So yeah, man, it was all. I did everything like I normally do, basically, which is streaming, going to see my mom, going to help with my mama, and then and things like that. Because my mom is a single mom, you know what I mean. It's you have to, as the oldest, you have to do as much as you can for your loved ones, of course. Any news on Wirtz, Kirkes, Nunez, Diaz, Elliott, transfer news? That's what I come in here for today, just to deliver news for you guys as well. So yeah, there is a few things I want to discuss with you in regards to Wirtz, because everybody's worried, and I keep telling people, don't worry, it will come. It will come. Trust me, it will come. They will come. Remember in that film? What the hell was a Kevin Costner film? Let me see what it was. I watched it as a kid, as I remember. The Kevin Costner Field of Dreams, in it, something like that. Field of Dreams. Let me see it. Dreams. I'm sure it was Field of Dreams or something. Yes, Field of Dreams. I remember this one. I actually watched it a few months ago. One of my favorite films as a kid. I could never forget that film. I always watch it back no matter what. Big up from Alexander. It says Darwin rejected a team, didn't see this coming. Of course it will come. He wants to stay in Europe, innit? That's what it is. But it is what it is, man. We're gonna be stuck with him until someone wants to buy him. Like, I don't know what kind of transfer Liverpool's asking for him. I'll get rid of him around 50 million pound mark, because we've already spent 85 million on him. So 50 million is a reasonable price for a guy who doesn't score goals, if you know what I mean. So yeah, just get rid, man. I've had enough, to be fair. Big up Joe Powell, bro. Big up, brother. Big up. Smash the likes, please, for the algorithm. Appreciate that, my guy. Big up Baz, as always, my friend. Since 2010, we've been friends, man. And we found each other on YouTube. Crazy Baz. Guys, last stream 600 plus, only 30 likes. We need those likes up. Scottish Bear, I can't ask for anyone other than you for helping me out, bro. Because what you done since I made you a mod, I've never seen in my life, man. It's just madness, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, bro. Really, really do. I have to reward you. So trust me, something good will come around. To you. Something good will come to you, bro. So don't worry about that. Don't worry. It's coming. There we go. Bass says Fozzie is definitely a calm head. Shit happens. Yeah, bro. Like it was a strange day yesterday. I mean, something. It's not my character. I feel like I lost the plot a bit, and it's unlike me. But I move on in it. I don't really stick around with the same stuff. I just move on and think positive again. That's what I'm doing today. Just chat to you guys on the chat and all that stuff. Appreciate that, Baz, bro. Appreciate that. There's a guy. Let me see if I could find him. He plays for River Plate. I don't know if you guys heard of him. His name is Franco Mastontuno. Hopefully I could say his name right. All right, let me try get his name right. Let me try this. He's a midfield forward, basically. He plays for River Plate. I think Real Madrid have beat us to his signature, but Liverpool didn't push it enough from what. That's the Mastontuono. His name is Franco Mastontuono. So let me bring him up on the actual screen, and then you could see who I'm talking about. I think in the South American market, Liverpool got to take things seriously. I don't think we do a good enough job, in my opinion. We always, lose that. We could have got Enzo Fernandez. We could have got, Alvarez from River Plate, but we didn't seem to do that. It really frustrated me, if you know what I mean. People, do me a favor, hit the likes and subscribe if you can for me. There you go. So it says here, opinion Liverpool seemingly lost out on Franco Mastonio. I can't say his name. To Real Madrid, Liverpool's failure to sign him isn't down to one person, and Madrid's interest can be decisive. However, the Reds must reassess how they conduct business in South America. There you go, James Brooke. That's from obviously the reason. I don't know. The cop, just put the cop. So as you can see, guys, it's a similar thing that what happened to Enzo Fernandez and Alvarez. Pep Linders did say we did look at them, we was monitoring them when they came on the scene over there in South America, but we didn't end up going for those players. And look where they ended up. Now they're £100 million players, if you know what I mean. So we need to have scouts over there in Argentina, have scouts in Brazil, who can do the job for us down there instead of like us traveling there all the time back and forth. You know what I mean? So if we have our own scouting system in those countries who are from that country, I think we could get these players through the door in a smoother way, if you know what I mean. Because we can't keep losing out to players like that. We could have had Enzo Fernandez at Liverpool. We could have had Alvarez at Liverpool, but the scouting system wasn't good enough at the time, because how can you miss out on players like that on a consistent basis? It's weird, you know what I mean? But when the likes of Man City go for them, and Chelsea and that, and it works. It's weird, very strange. Because in the old days we used to speak about a South American market. They have to play in Spain or Portugal or Italy before they come to the Premier League. It shouldn't be like that. Like, you could have bought Enzo Fernandez for £15 million, probably Alvarez for £17 million. So this is how cheap those players are in those countries, and we've got to be like smart in that position, man, because we can't keep losing that. As I said, it's too much of that happens to Liverpool Football Club, and it's frustrating in my opinion. Imagine like we had Alvarez and Enzo Fernandez at Liverpool right now. We could have been laughing for cheap. We could have got them. I mean, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen, man. 32 million. It could have been like something like that. For both. Crazy. Smash the likes, please, bro, on the way in. Your views and opinions are exactly that. We move 100%, bro. Like, I was just being honest about, Robertson. I don't even hate Robertson. He's one of my favorite players. I was just being honest about it in a sense of, let's take care of him. I don't want people having a go at him when he doesn't play like he used to anymore. And we see a lot of that if you look at Liverpool in recent years. I see people personally get attacked on their social medias, if you know what I mean. And I don't want him to go through things like that, because he's got a family, he's got kids, he's got a wife. So it's just the reality of life, man, in the modern day. Yeah, you're spot on though, bro. Big up, Babs, bro. Yes, Abdul says like, comment, share, subscribe. Big up N90, mate. We're gonna have you on very soon, bro. Just get ready, man. I enjoy your stuff, bro. Please go and subscribe to this kid. He's amazing. I'm telling you guys. We're gonna try our best to help him out as well. Big up N90, bro. Thanks for the obviously coming on the chat as well. Let's go, champ by Steve. Big up Steve, my guy. Steve is in the house. Let's see what's N90 saying. Today, I'm here for the chat, guys. I'm here to talk to you guys. Ask me any questions. That's what it's all about. We need Nunez out. LOL. Don't care if he wants to fight for his place. I don't think he's ever wanted to fight for his place. He even said it, bro. I want to stay in Europe. I want to leave Liverpool at the same time. So he knows he's never going to get a first team spot. Arne Slot tried every formation in the beginning of the season to suit him. It just didn't work. And he doesn't work hard enough for that either. That's the frustrating part with Darwin Nunez. Like, real strikers, real footballers, when they know things ain't working out, they give it that extra yard on the training pitch and on the pitch as well. You could do all that running, but you're a goal scorer. Don't ever forget that. And this is what he's forgotten. You know what I mean? And it's just not good enough, man. You got to be realistic in life, guys. You can't keep players that's not good enough at the football club. You got to move on. Like I said yesterday, in life, if you don't do, if you don't roll, the changes, you get stuck. You're just stuck. You're not gonna move from there. So this is what worries me. Now you're champions, act like champions. If you know what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. If players are not good enough, get players who are good enough to take that place. That's what you got to do. And I don't think we do enough of that. But honestly, it looks like a guy who doesn't take any shit. So he will, he will fast forward to getting better. So let's just hope he does that for us, man. Otherwise, we'll be all frustrated. Yeah. I don't think he's a sentimental kind of manager. I think he's more of a ruthless manager. If you're not good enough, he won't play you. There you go. I like that. Really, really like that. Yeah, big up, Mr. Steve. My mate Steve's in the house, as everybody else. Smash the likes, please, guys. Appreciate that. Uncle Rods is in the house. Big up, Uncle Rods. Guys, man, if you haven't watched Uncle Rod's show with Cal and myself, goodness gracious me, you missed that. I swear you have missed that. It was one of the best shows I've never seen Uncle Rod so happy as well at the same time. He was a wicked host, absolutely brilliant host in the show. And it's still getting views right now, guys. Like, it keeps going up every single time. I recommend it to everybody else. And I've always said that be supportive of Uncle Rod because he deserves every success possible on YouTube, guys. You know what I mean? I've never seen a man like try so hard and, be gracious at the same time and keep coming back, if you know what I mean, no matter the situation, more than Uncle Rod. So all the success he's getting, he deserves it. Let's just keep it up for him no matter what and get him to, wherever he wants to go because he deserves it, man. Absolutely deserves it. Big up Uncle Rods. Let me see what Steve is saying here. As I said, I'm here for the chat today. If you guys want to talk to me, let's go, man. I'm here to talk. Any player, anything you want to talk about, I'm here. I know I've been asked about Florian Wirtz, Harvey Elliott, and all that stuff. I'm coming in. I'm coming to that. Don't worry, bro. I've got your back. I've got your back, Mr. Abdul. Fozzy, we should have sold Nunez in January 2025 when Saudi offer came in. I don't think anything came in, bro. I think it was all bullshit. I think it's one of those things that sell papers, down the social media and all that stuff. That's what it was. No club was gonna pay 80 million pounds for him. I'm sorry, I'm being realistic, man. Darwin Nunez, like, still worth 80 million after we paid that? Nah. And then they end up keeping him. You're telling me, like, if someone came in for Darwin Nunez for 80 million, Liverpool's gonna keep him still? They would have drove him to the damn airport and paid for the plane ticket. Not Ryanair, but proper, Arabic, Saudi Arabia Airlines, something like that. They still pay for that, full, the full price. Business class. And that's what they could have done. It's all bullshit, bro. Like, man, nobody's gonna pay that much money for him. They just, trying to make you guys think it's all real and all that stuff. So it's all about selling, man. It's all about selling. That's what it is. Big up Uncle Ross. Yes, Genghis. Big up Steve. And man, much love. Big up Genghis, man. Hope everything's okay with you, brother. Hope everything is okay with you. Let me see what Steve's saying here. At Fozzy, Scottish Bear told me you have a Gary Neville shirt in your collection. LOL. I'll probably burned it if I ever had one, mate. There's no way. Listen, mate. It's like that, man. It's like that, mate. It's going like that, you know what I mean? Not like bullet holes, a bum is going to go off on his shirt. Let me just put it that way. There's no way I'm going to have a shirt like that, mate. Nah, like that. No freaking way. Forgive me, boys, but I would. I know. Just would. Nah, come on, man. You gotta wake up to reality, man. The guy is useless, man. He's never gonna get better, man. We're just gonna be sitting here season in and season out, still hoping. No, bro. 3 seasons. It's not. It should have been 2 seasons at least, and that was enough for a big club like us. But nah. Come on, Genghis. I thought you woke up, bro. Get rid of the guy. He's rubbish. There you go. Steve says, hell no. Let me just go back to the actual thing. As you can see, guys, that's what I saw. But there's a bit of him. Darwin Nunez saying he wants to go, He wants to stay in Europe. So let's check it. Let's check that out. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that one. There's a footage about what's his name. Man City have reached an agreement with Lyon to sign Ryan Jerky for 40 million euros. Jerky has agreed 5-year contract, and the deal is expected to be completed in time for the World Cup. Obviously, for the Club World Cup. Sorry. Oh wow, Jerky's gone. What a shame. I know Uncle Roz loved that guy. Yeah, he's gone, man. He's gone to Man City. What a shame. João Felix is in talks with Aston Villa. Aston Villa, sorry, we understand the same. Aston Villa have made contact with Chelsea to sign João Felix after his loan expires. Una Emery very keen on the 25-year-old. One to have an eye on. Okay, that's another one as well. Yeah, João Felix is. I don't know how that career is just like disappeared. You know what I mean? They were calling him the next Ronaldo at the time and all that stuff in Portugal. Yeah, now it's like nowhere to be seen. What a shame. What a shame. So let me see if I could find that quote about Darwin Nunez. Sorry about that, guys. I did set up everything. I don't know where it's gone. I had it in here. But keep the chat going and I'll find it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hopefully it's that one. Yeah. There you go. There you go. It was all, listen, you know what they do, these people? They sell papers, innit? They sell papers just to make you think things are happening. He was never going to Saudi. He's 25 years old, you know what I mean? He still wants to be recognized in Europe. But he's got a lot of improving to do in his career, in my opinion, Darwin Nunez. So yeah, there you go. Darwin Nunez has rejected Al-Hilal. Nunez's priority is staying in Europe. There you go. But who's going to buy him in Europe for over 50 million? Nobody, because Liverpool ain't going to let him go for less than 50. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's going to be a long, long summer on that guy. Let me just put it that way, unfortunately, guys. Yeah, so let me see what's going on here. Yeah, there's Genghis. What you saying, mate? Let me see, get out. Appreciate the comment. I think he's going anyway because no one wants to stay at a team that's got no love. There is plenty of time. Genghis, bro, I'm being serious with you. I've been to a lot of games with Darwin Nunez in this team. I've never seen so many fans loving one guy who does absolutely nothing in front of goal. They chant his name every game. They chant his name even when they're not even playing, if you know what I mean. Even when we're leaving the stadium, I could still hear Nunez around the fans. So I've never seen so much love. I said it to you before, Genghis. I've seen this guy play for the last 3 years and decline, just decline. And he's still getting love. And we're getting people saying there's no love for him. I've never... Listen, we're a big club. We've got to act like a big club. He's not acting like a big club player. He needs to try harder. That's what we've been asking for. You know what I mean? Like I said in the beginning of the stream, he no longer creates chances. He no longer gets into position to even, miss chances. That's how bad it's got for him. And you're telling me we've got no love for him. I really don't understand like what we're watching and what you're seeing. I might be seeing something different here to you. I've tried. I've backed this kid. There's tweets I put on Twitter backing this kid and telling him he's going to get better. And how I regret it now. I mean, I wasted my time doing that for Darwin Nunez for about 2 years straight. Then I woke up in the third year and I said, shit, man, this guy, and he can't even control it. He can't even do the basics, which is controlling and passing. And you're telling me we're showing him no love? This is crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. If we bought him for 20 million, I wouldn't say anything. I'll just say he'd be a great squad player. But the amount of money we bought him for, man, we got robbed. Our football club has got robbed. I mean, 65 million going to 85. That's a highway robbery. I've even heard one Benfica gave Darwin Nunez to Liverpool. They were laughing for that much money they got. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you can't say that, man. You can't say we ain't showing him love. Nunez, that's all I hear. Echoes of Nunez. And you're telling me, like, there's no love? Oh, Lord of mercy. If this was Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Man United, even Man United I'm putting in here, they would have booed him off the pitch years ago. But we ain't. We're still stuck with this guy. And you're telling me, like, we show no love? Bro, man. Nunez would cook at a team like i.e. Newcastle, Brentford, Fulham, Brighton, Villa Athletic. You're spot on, bro. Maybe in these kind of teams. Maybe. Just maybe. But I just think, like, the Premier League is too hard for him. You know what I mean? I think he's better off going to a league where the pitches are bigger. He could run in behind with his power and pace and put the ball back at the net. That's what he needs. That's why he was so good in Portugal, because he had spaces to run into. Look at the Benfica pitch, much bigger than Liverpool's pitch, if you know what I mean. And the fans are not on top of you either. They're far away from you. So it was always going to be something like that gets the best out of him. Tight stadiums, fans on top of you, it's not for him, bro. Yeah, I don't think those teams, maybe, I don't know, but I think he's better off outside than in the Premier League, bro. I gotta be real. What's going on here? Let me see the name. Why don't people use like names I could read, man? Latoyer, I think Latoyer. Hopefully I said that right. Florian Wirtz has landed in Liverpool. So let me check. Everybody's saying this today. But I don't see anything that's landed in Liverpool at all. And I haven't seen Here We Go. So let's just be careful with things like that, please. I don't believe it until I see it, if you know what I mean. So I hope he lands very, very soon, because we need to see him. It's getting frustrating for a lot of fans. Liverpool fans have been burnt in the past at it. That's why they're really upset about what's happening with the transfer. But let me move on to him actually. With Florian Wirtz, I've said that many times. He's on his way to Liverpool. Yeah, he's already done, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, because I said it to you multiple times than the past week. No team is gone for him after Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Man City dropped out. 3 big clubs that any player joins, they dropped out straight away, because the player told them, "I'm going to Liverpool." And there's an actual video footage, the player saying he's ready for Liverpool when a reporter asked him. That's 4 things for you there, yeah? I don't know what more I can say than that he's on his way. And, when it's a big transfer like this, negotiations takes longer. It's like when you buy a house. Say that the house costs about 450K, yeah? You're not going to pay 450K straight away, are you? You're going to go below that to negotiate to the meeting point. When you meet, then it explodes. I mean, you're not going to go. You're not going to pay 450. You're not going to pay that. It's impossible. 450,000. You're not going to pay that. So you have to meet halfway, if you know what I mean. That's what they're doing, guys. And not only that, the player, they said it cost 150, right? Euros. Liverpool want to pay less than that, 118, 120, something like that. But at least if they meet in the middle, like, you'll have still money to spend on other players, if you know what I mean. So that's where the confusion from the fan base comes in sometimes. They want to save money to pay for other transfers at the same time. So negotiations has to be at a meeting point eventually. And it will happen, because we're going to hear Here We Go very, very soon. And Fabrizio Romano did say that. So just wait, man. Be patient, man. I know that we've been burned in the past with the Caicedos and all this stuff, but I'm not looking back. I'm looking forward. We've got to move forward. Otherwise, if we rewind, we're going to have the same issue. I don't want to be doing this.
Rewind. When the clock goes, select.
I want to go this way. That's where I want to go. I don't want to rewind like when the crowd go selector. I don't want to go back there. Sorry. No, I want to go to a forward, as the guy says. Forward. That's where I want to go. So be patient, guys. We will get there. I promise you. And then you'll be like, bragging about him to Man United fans and every other fan eventually as well. Big up Lee, WizKid, man. Thank you for coming on, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that with Carmelo, I think. Let me see what it is there. Carmino is in the house as well. Appreciate that. Yeah, so just be patient, guys. We will be happy very soon. Let me just put it that way. We are gonna be happy. We're gonna be the team everybody looks at and are jealous of very, very soon. I promise you that. Just wait. Be patient. At Fuzzy, LFC had scouted these players for a long time and allowed them to join other clubs and are now big stars, i.e. Mendes, Neves at PSG, Vinny, Rodrigo at Madrid. Yeah, I heard all these players were looked at, but unfortunately, we've got this scouting system that's just not sure about players for some reason. Now those players are superstars, but maybe we've changed. I mean, since we're going for the likes of Kirkes, Wirtz, Frimpong and players like that, maybe Liverpool has changed. Maybe Liverpool has smartened up. Maybe Liverpool wants to win finally as well. We're not building stands anymore, guys. We're not doing all that stuff. So it's time to fix the on the pitch performances and get the right players in the team and win titles on a regular basis instead of like waiting every 5 years. I mean, as we heard from previous people that used to tell us about what they do back in America. And I said it to you guys the other day. I told you guys the other day, like, I think that parade did a week ago or so has really, opened a lot of people's eyes how big Liverpool Football Club is. I mean, because what we did that day, it was just amazing. The weather was crap, and we still came out, like 1.5 million supporting those players. Imagine, like, all those overseas players seeing that the dedication from the fan base, how much love they will get at a football club. Do you think like they want to leave? Hell no. When they see things like that, they say that motivates them to stay at the football club. And that's what we did. And we promised them that if you win the league one day, you'll see the parade of your life. And that's what we did that day. 1.5 million people turned up. And we just showed the whole world what Liverpool Football Club is all about. Nobody expected it. We did. We knew it. And look what happened, man. We showed the world, man. And long may it continue, because I want more parades like that. I want to have a parade when it's sunny as well, please. Yeah, not rainy and cold and windy and all that stuff, man. Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. Like, those players, it's sad they slipped through our fingers because they were cheap. I mean, it's not the 30 million pound mark or anything like that. Could have got them for 10. Some people 15, and we didn't do that. We just let it pass by. I would have loved to have Rodrigo at our football club, because he's the closest thing when I look at him to Mane. He's got pace, he's got finishing ability, first line of the press as well, and he's not afraid, if you know what I mean. He could have been the left side for us as well. Yeah, it's a pity. It's a pity. Like, he might leave and not come to Liverpool. I would have loved him at Liverpool, man. Goodness gracious me, it would have been brilliant. Yeah. Let's have some fun, man. Let's see what Genghis is saying. Happy for him to go, but if he needs to stay, I am content. Let the guy go, bro, man. Darwin has to go. I can't watch him anymore, bro. I just can't. It just makes me angry every time I watch him. It's not exciting to watch. You know what I mean? Just let the guy go, bro. I mean, move on, man. Move on. Get the money, man. Get the money. Get the cash, man. We can spend it somewhere else, man. Get another striker in. Because I think unless he moves, Liverpool won't get another striker. He has to move for Liverpool to get a striker. So we need to do, by all means, guys, like we need to push this transfer as soon as possible, man. Because, oh man, if he stays next season, we're in the mud. We're in the mud, man. We're in the mud. There's no doubt about that. We are in the mud, and that's what I don't want to have, man. A guy in our football club that's not gonna do anything. We keep hoping, live in hope. I'm not gonna live in hope, man. No way, my friends. Never, never, never. Time to cash in. Greg, big up, Greg, bro. Just lower down the price for Nunez for sure. There are takers. Yeah, but the thing is, bro, it's the amount of money they spent on him. That's why you know our owners, man. You should know your owners, bro. Always remember your owners. They're all about. That's what they're all about, bro. That's what they're all about. And there's no doubt about that. I spent money on him, a lot of money, ham dog. I can't get rid of him for cheap. I mean, what does that make me? I'm not a good businessman. That's what they're gonna start saying, and we don't want that. Rather keep Jota than Nunez. I'd rather both go. You know what I mean? Out of the two, of course, I keep Jota, but Jota is just not fit enough, bro. You know what I mean, Greg? Like it's just there. You know what I mean? He doesn't even have operational injuries. He just has impact injuries, and then he's out for 2 months. How much more can we take of that? The guy is supposed to be the next level to, you know, what's his name? Shaqiri and Origi came in first league title after 5 years. That's how long. Has he contributed much? Maybe. But he can't be like this every season, mate. I can't take Jota being injured every season for a long period, man. It's enough. Big teams don't do that. Big teams don't dwell. They move on quick. Get players that are fully fit. That's what we've got to do. Big up, Greg, by the way, though. Listen, I hear you. That's why I like to read your messages, guys. That's why I come on today. I was even meant to come on. I'm absolutely knackered, you know what I mean? But I love showing up for you guys, man. The support you give me recently, listen, I appreciate that, you know, with all my heart, man. Thank you. N9 says, let me know, when would like, when you want to do the stream together, you mean? Yeah, 100%, bro. Listen, I'm gonna do panel shows very soon. Come on, man. Just come on, definitely. I'll send you the link, bro. There's no problem, man. Whoever wants to come in. That's how I am. If that's the signs, Steve says, cheap broke FSG need to sign a killer striker to take advantage of the chances Wirtz will create. It's not only him that's going to create chances, though, Steve. It's going to be an all-round, if you know what I mean. I think people misunderstand Liverpool. I think the way people think is like we're going to do the same thing as we did last season. No, last season we've had no choice because we didn't have a pre-season with this team. So what happened was the manager checked out the players in the beginning half of the season, like the Harvey Elliott, the Darwin Nunez, etc. Once he realized they're not good enough, he shafted them aside. He told them, get lost, get out. You know, as Arnie says, get out. So he stuck with his 11 throughout the season. Unfortunately, they got tired in the second half of the season. But the most important thing here, we want a Premier League out of it. So next season, you just add on to that quality, and then you have a full preseason with the players. And when you have a full season, you put your ideas to the players, what you want from them. Because from what I can see of Arne Slot, is a man of many tactical, plans on the pitch. You know what I mean? He's got many tactics that can change games. From what I saw last season, he just didn't have the players that can do that all round, because you need the depth of the squad in order for you to put those tactics together, if you know what I mean. And the players that come off the bench normally change games, and not enough times have the players come off the bench and change the games as well, which was frustrating last season. But I'm a firm believer, a good preseason, start the season like a rocket, we retain the league again. That's the most important thing next season. Everybody's talking about Champions League and Premier League, but the number one next season is the Premier League. We need to make that, you know, every top team, the first thing they do is master the league first. Then they move on to obviously the Champions League, then obviously the treble, then probably quadruple and all that stuff. And then you move on, you know what I mean? But You always have to have targets in order for you to improve as well. Change coaches sometimes. You can't keep the same coaches every single time, because if you keep the same coaches every time, it gets stale. And then when it gets stale, the players, like Trent said when Klopp was there, he said, I already knew what I was going to do, as soon as I arrived for pre-seasons. Now, the players don't know. It's all different stuff. And I like that. This is why we won the league, because it's different formations, different tactics. And this guy, with the bald head at the helm, knows what he's doing. First season, this is his first season he's won the Premier League. Not many managers can say that without even spending money. Come on, guys. Like, that's impressive from a manager. And I love him for that, because in normal circumstances, Liverpool don't win a league title. Let's just be realistic. But now, with fresh ideas and different tactics, it really shocked every other team, Man City included. You know what I mean? It shocked everybody. Like, this guy can do things like that. We beat Man City home and away last season. We drew with Arsenal both games. Should have beat them in the second one, to be fair. We battered them, but I don't know what happened in the second half. I think Villa we beat and all that stuff. Chelsea we beaten. So we beaten all of our rivals, Man United as well. We drew that obviously at Anfield, but we beat them away for 3-0 as I remember. So that's the things you got to do. You just got to beat your rivals all the time. I've always said that don't go head to head with teams, because Liverpool head to head, it never works, and that's what worries me. Listen, man, next season, most important 21. Remember that, guys. Put that in your head. 21 is the most important. I love the Champions League, but yeah, put that, league, then Champions League. League, then Champions League. That's what I'm trying to say. Saudi club offered 70 million euros for Nunez in January. FSG declined. It thinking Saudi clubs will offer more in the summer. Backfired big time. I don't think anyone offered anything, Steve. I'm a firm believer, bro. I don't think they've offered anything. I think it's just bullshit. There is no way, and the fuzzy means no way you're gonna refuse that much money. There is no way. You'd be running to the bank, mate. That's how quick I'll be running for Darwin Nunez getting 70 million for him. Come on, bro. How can you? You must be really stupid to reject that. Really stupid. Let me just put it that way, man. I'll just do this. That's what I'll do. Shut up. Let me just go on with the comments. Big up Edward, bro. Big up Edward. Let's see what's on the chat. Big up Ravi. Ravi's in the house. Bad Roll is in the house as well. I hope I made it clear for you, Bad Roll, yesterday, like Mr. B, about, obviously about Robertson. I wasn't saying like, get the fucker out of the club and his shit and all this stuff. I was just saying things for his own good, man. I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. I support our players no matter what. If you know what I mean. Let's go. What's Steve saying? How do City sign their targets so quickly? Cheap broke FSG can learn a lot from them. Because they got money. They got money to burn in their pocket. They always do things, that they're not supposed to do. That's what Man City, illegal activity, if you know what I mean. And don't be surprised if the 115 charges will be, closed very soon and there's no charges towards them, because that's a strong possibility. Did you ever think to yourself they work with the Premier League and the FA and the English government? Did you ever think like things like that? That's what they do, mate. That's probably what they got on the FA and the English government. Dirt on them. I mean, taking money and all that stuff. That's why probably nothing's gonna happen to them, bro. How can a team in court with 115 charges they're spending over 200 million already? You know what I mean? Think about that, man. So yeah, man. They got dirt, man. They got dirt. Let's be honest, man. They got dirt, 100%. Firstly, would you like Liao at Liverpool for 50 million? Well, I'll discuss this with Hussam and all them the other day. I discussed it with Cow, I believe, as well, and Uncle Rod's. Not many people fancy him. I don't rate him that much, but he's a physical specimen, if you know what I mean, bro. He's a big guy, very pacey, young, you know what I mean. So let me see his age. Let me see his age first of all. Let me see his age. He's 25, so it's still young, you know. For me, very young. You know what I mean, but he was born in in June. So June 10th. So tomorrow he's gonna be 26. Do FSG go for players like that? I don't know. You know what I mean? Because it depends on the age in it. Would I take him for that much? I will take him. I mean, because if we can't get the targets that we need, it's good to have an option like him, you know, just in case. Let me just put it that way. And the most important thing is, guys, like Liverpool don't have to pay 50 million like that, because who's in charge of AC Milan? Redbird. Redbird are in partnership with FSG together. So if you look at it that way, they could negotiate some kind of deal for him, which means probably less than 50 million. And what I'm trying to say about Rafael Leao, when you're with a team like AC Milan, who are not really pulling their weight on the pitch, they're not really, you know, that impressive to watch on the eye. Maybe when players who are better surrounding him, he could perform in a higher level. Because if you look at AC Milan, he's the main player, right? And he has to perform in a high level consistently. But when he's not the main player in another team and the pressure is off slightly from him, I think he could shine, bro. That's what I think. Different environment gets the best out of you, especially with better players, you know, like world-class players around you. That's what I think when I look at Rafael Leao. I'm only judging him from what I see of AC Milan. But if I see him at Liverpool, things can change. I remember when Mane came to Liverpool, everybody was saying, Mane? Come on, man. Mane? Nah. And then afterwards, wow. Salah? Oh, man. Salah failed in Chelsea, man. He was rubbish at Chelsea. Came to Liverpool, did some madness. Wow. So this is what I'm trying to say. Different areas, you know, like different environment. Anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen, man. And that's what I see if it works out for him. Cheaper price can help as well. Like Redbird, Liverpool, you know, they are a partnership, aren't they? Let's be realistic here. Big up. Who's this person? I've never seen this person before. First time ever. Appreciate you coming on the channel. Hope you subscribe as well. Dr. Fleagood. Okay. He was willing to join in January from Fabrizio said. What changed? Who are we talking about? Are you talking about Darwin Nunez? I don't know, man. I just think it's just a story, bro. That they just make it up just for making up stakes. I don't think that was ever in the works. 70 million for Darwin Nunez. I'll take that in a heartbeat. I wouldn't waste any time, bro. That's the difference between me and everybody else. And for what we saw in the past 3 seasons, take that money straight away. That's what Liverpool would have done if that was offered. 100%. I just think it's all BS. I honestly think that. Sometimes, you know, newspapers have to sell. So this is how it is. So let me give you an example. Like everybody talks about Florian Wirtz. Well, what's going on with this deal? Did you ever think to yourself, like, it's done, but the drama around it can make a lot of money for these business people, and Liverpool are involved in it? When Americans are involved in the business, they have to make it over dramatic, right? And that's what's happening around this deal at the moment. So all this stuff that's happening around the football club at the moment with Florian Wirtz is something probably set up by these people, so they could prolong it, earn money, more money out of it, and then, you know, when the time is right for them, and then they're going to announce it. That's what I try to say to you guys. The guy has got no other club interested anymore. He doesn't say he's going to another club, but Liverpool. So think about it, man. That deal's most probably done now. So it's all the drama around it is something these people set up for us to be the way we are. You know, we're all over the place at the moment, all over the shop. We're moaning, we're complaining, we're panicking. We're doing all that stuff. That's big. What happens with big deals? You know what I mean? And they're playing it well. Let me just put it that way. I'm calm. I'm calm as you like, because I know what's happening with this deal. I've seen these people do it before to us. So yeah, just chill, man. Just chill. It's just they love the drama around it, man. Selling things. That's what it is. Refreshing every single time. Remember the Fekir stuff? We kept on refreshing. And then, you know, you see a video in the archives, but the guy didn't turn up. But this is different. This is not a guy who's got bad knees or bad this or bad agent. He's already come out and said he's ready to join Liverpool. He's he's on his way. So relax, man. Even if Saudi come in, the player got to want to go. Ginga says. Yeah, I don't know, bro. With Darwin, the way he's acting, he's saying he wants to stay in Europe. He wants to prove himself in Europe. We'll see. I feel you, folks. I feel you. Genghis says, nah, I'm all good, bro. I'm all good. I'm just reading your comments, guys. Just keep it coming, man. That's what it's all about. I'm here to represent you guys today. So apologies for yesterday. I meant to just talk to you guys like this, and I'm doing it today. Appreciate everybody that's on, man. Appreciate that. Abdul says a 75 million investment per player is a push and hard. A minimum of 40 million or maximum of 50 million for Nunez, 50 million to 60 million for Diaz, totally 100 million max. Yeah, reasonable. You never walk alone. And can you imagine what players that could get you if you sold these players for that much? You know what I mean? Next quality, younger, and probably, the future of Liverpool Football Club. As they say, you got to sell to buy. Sell to buy. That's the motto of Liverpool Football Club. Sell to buy. That's what we do.
Are you ready?
I love that tune, man. I wish I could play the whole tune. D-Generation X. Wirtz is still with his family in Germany. So they say. We'll see. We'll see, bro. Big up, Lee Biscuit, man. Appreciate that you're on, my guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna spend time with you guys. I'm chilling today. I watched that Wales and Belgium game. What a game! What a game, by the way. 4-3 goals. I think disallowed as well. It's good to see that kind of game, man. Again, with international football, it's not something I really enjoy watching anymore because I don't see teams having that, game changers like they used to have back in the day. I really miss that kind of football. Playing for your national team back in the day was a privilege, wasn't it? It was something special. And I don't think, in the modern day players think like that. That's why they keep chopping and changing things. I'm going to play for Ireland. No, I'm going to play for England. And all that stuff. It's too much, man. Have passion, bro. Have passion for your country, man. Big up Lee Wiskit, of course, man. Let's see what's going on with the chat. Steve, come on, guys, man. I'm here for you. Do your stuff on the chat. Smash the likes, please, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, Mr. Scottish Bear. Just watched a nice. Hang on, what is it there? Let me just get on the big screen. A little interview with Tyler Morton. Listen, Tyler Morton. Yeah. He's thinking about his career now, and he wants to take the next steps, and he wants to play first team. So I don't think he's ever going to be at Liverpool. So he needs to find a club, in my opinion, man. It's sad because if he had momentum in the first team and then start playing games last season, maybe we'll see something different. But we just didn't get the chance to see that with Tyler Morton, which is unfortunate because he could have went out on loan and build himself up as a player that's other teams are looking at as well. Yeah, but unfortunately, just majority of the time on the bench, didn't really come on that much as well, which was sad. Very, very sad. Let me share the one with obviously Harvey Elliott and see what he's saying. There's something about Harvey. I felt bad for Harvey Elliott as well. Love the kid. He's a Liverpool fan, isn't he, man? Would do anything for Liverpool. So yeah, there was an interview with him, the England team. Let me see what he's saying. Let me share that with you. Let's go, Mr. Harvey Elliott. There you go.
I don't think it's a case of me having to bring anyone up. Everyone's got quality here. But we have one aim and one goal, which is to win it, and I'll try as hard as I can to make sure that happens. I don't know. I think it's just a situation that me and the team on my behalf have to have a conversation about, because I'm coming into an age now where I'm 22. I'm going to be 23 next season, and you know, I don't really want to be wasting years of my career because it's a short career. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, touch wood it don't, but like injuries and things, and you know, it could shorten it. So I think it's a situation that, as I've said before, I need to reflect. I need to see if, you know, I'm content in doing what I'm doing and how can I improve, you know, as a player, because that's the most important thing. That's the main thing, really. I just want to improve and be the best possible version of myself and the best player I can be. And if that's to go somewhere else, then, you know, it's a decision that I'm going to have to make, and you know, I just need to see what happens.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it, with Harvey Elliott, guys? I feel bad for him when I hear that. I wish in any case, like for him, he made it as a Liverpool player, because you know, when you have your own in your team, they give it that extra yard, don't they? They give it their all on the pitch, and they wouldn't give secrets out or anything like that. That's what I love, you know, having our own players that support the football club and love the football club. It makes it easier for you. You know, it makes it easier for you on the pitch. That someone is on the pitch that represents you. That, you know, you wish you had there. You know, you just wish the best for them. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's a pity, man. It's a pity, because I don't see him staying next season. Let me just put it that way, guys. I don't think he's made it at Liverpool in regards to the first team. I mean, he's good at coming off the bench and that, but it's sad. It's really, really sad, because a lot of us love Harvey Elliott. He gives more passion to Liverpool than the guy that left, in my opinion, because he always, you know, kisses the badge. He always tells people how much he loves Liverpool. I just wish there was a player there that, you know, that could have made it, man. Because when I watch him, the game, when he starts games, the game just bypasses him. He doesn't really do much, guys, in it. But when he comes off the bench, he's more impactful. He creates chances. He takes shots. You know, he's a different player. It's weird when I watch him like that. I know the players tire. I understand the players tire eventually, but it's just, yeah, it's hard to watch, man, because it's someone that you want to succeed, but it's just not working on the pitch for him. Because when I see him run back, people just pace me. He just hasn't got the athleticism to run back or run the other way. Yeah, man. He just needs to find a club, man. That's what I think, like, for him, for his sake, if you know what I mean. I know a lot of us want him to stay on the bench, coming off and making an impact, all that stuff, but he wants to be, you know, he wants to make it as a footballer. That's what he wants to do. And I like that about people when they have that ambition in life. And yeah, man, he gets my best wishes. Let me just put it that way. It's just sad to watch, man. It's sad to watch someone that's a Liverpool fan, he's born Liverpool fan, and his dad supported Liverpool. He's like, so he's a born Liverpool fan. He's not from Liverpool, but he's got as much as passion as everybody else in Liverpool. So yeah, man, it's hard to watch that, man. What a shame, because, you know, when he first came, we was all bragging about him. He chose, you know, Liverpool over Real Madrid. He went to Real Madrid, actually. They showed him all around the, you know, the Bernabeu and all that stuff. And then he said, nah, I ain't going there. After what Ramos done to Salah, I ain't going there. And he ended up, you know, going to Liverpool. And you got to love him for things like that. It's a shame, honestly. Like, it hurts, you know, because I always wanted him, like, to make it, because he's a good lad as well at the same time, guys. And what a shame, man. What a shame. What's Wizkid saying? Going to be a fearsome you watch. Yeah. Spot on, bro. Yeah. Let's see what's happening there. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Rennie. Yeah. I heard about that referee. First black referee in the Premier League. I remember him. I used to watch it. Big guy. He was big specimen. Yeah, I mean, the guy was a tremendous referee, man. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. He was learning. I heard he was learning to walk again, and he just passed away. Rest in peace, my guy. Rest in peace, man. Yes, Ravi boy. Ravi's in the house. Thank you very much. Yeah, you go. That's for you, brother.
Are you ready?
Damn. Big up, bro. Ravi in the house, of course. Darwin Nunez. Darwin no. That's what I said. Darwin no. Not Nunez. Darwin no. Darwin Nunez won't improve as much as I like Jota. He has to go as he's not gonna stay fit. Yeah, you can't be fooled by players that's never gonna stay fit, bro. You just can't. I mean, look at Jota. Every season we're hoping. I don't want to live in hope. We have to pray for Jota to stay fit every single time. It's too much, man. It's too much. The guy looks like a beast when you look at him, but he's one of the most, weakest people ever you could ever see in a football pitch. Yeah, they both got to go, bro. We need something better. We need something that's, gonna stay fit, they're gonna contribute to the team, and give us the next steps in Liverpool Football Club, if you know what I mean. So, and these two just don't, they don't provide what we need. We had to play Diaz as a striker. I mean, what is that all about, guys? Come on, man. It's a joke because we don't trust them out front. I don't like that. I mean, Diaz is a winger. We transformed him into a forward just to look good, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. 100%, man. Fozzy, I had to laugh. Some United fans saying Wirtz isn't good enough, and that Sesko is better. The fuck is Sesko, man? The striker that plays for Leipzig that doesn't even score a lot of goals. I love that, man. It's stupid, very stupid. You know what it is? It's jealousy, innit? I showed you guys yesterday when I was on the stream, like Man City fans at the FA Cup final against Palace. They asked a reporter. BR, I think BR Sport they called BR, not DR, BR, Bravo Romeo Sport. They asked the Man City fans, who do you want to replace? Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne when he leaves. I think bar two, all of them said Wirtz. So this is how it is, bro. But now the Man City fans that say that, they're saying Jerky is better. Now we've got United fans giving us advice. Come on, man. That's madness, bro. Absolute madness. I ain't never listened to Man United fans anymore, man. They can't give you no one advice. You was in the bottom half. You lost the Europa League final to Tottenham. Tottenham, who don't even know how to win trophies. You lost to them and you're telling me about who's good and who's bad? Get lost. In his Bundesliga career, Benjamin Sesko has scored 13 goals and made 5 assists across 33 appearances. There you go, bro. I mean, you just said it. That's embarrassing, bro. That is absolutely embarrassing. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You can't give me that kind of stat and then think like oh, man. Jeez, man. That's mad. Big up, fake pundit, man. Big up, bro. Sorry, I just done a spontaneous stream today. Obviously, at 9:45 I started. Appreciate everybody that's on. I know there's other streamers doing their thing, of course, and all that stuff. But, just stop by and, we'll see what's happening around Twitter. I'll share a few things with you. As I did earlier about Darwin Nunez and Florian Wirtz as well. Some people are saying Florian Wirtz flight should be landing at Liverpool. I don't know where they got that from, but it is what it is. Anfield Buzz, the Anfield Buzz is saying Leverkusen are going to slightly budge on that 126 million asking price. Maybe somewhere around just under 120 million would be a deal. That's not bad at all. Like you ask yourself, is this player worth that much money? In the current market, if you see the likes of Caicedo like costing about 150 million, I think it was, and then Declan Rice costing 100 million, something like that. And Wirtz is worth 20 million more than that. I think he is worth it because he's better than all of them in regards to talent wise. And he's only 22, so he's got he's got 5 to 6 years to be at the top level. He's already good now. Can you imagine 5 to 6 years, how good this kid can be? Think about it that way, man, because the future looks bright. And a lot of us are worried about him one day, choosing Real Madrid and all that stuff. I told you guys the other day, Alisson, Van Dijk, Salah, Fabinho in his prime, Firmino in his prime, Mane, all these guys, at some point of those seasons, we was challenging for the titles and all that stuff. could have said, you know what, it's time to go to Real Madrid and etc. They never did. They always stayed at Liverpool Football Club. It's the way we react as fans that makes these people stay at our football club. So when you show them love and support, they never want to leave, man. They always stay. They always stay, man. I mean, we don't get this. Nah, this doesn't happen at our football club. That's Man United. That's Man United. What you just said, The Undertaker, that's Man United now. We are the attractive club right now. If you know what I mean. So just be happy, guys, and let's just get on with it. As long as we give these players the songs, the love and support, they're always gonna come to Liverpool Football Club. Just be relaxed, man. Please like, share, subscribe, guys. Appreciate that everybody does come on. Thank you, honestly. I always do these spontaneous things, you know what I mean? I want to see how far I can go with things like this instead of like, you know, trying to promote, you know, my streams and all that stuff. I just come on and people turn up. I like it like this because you got someone to talk to, someone that can read your messages. I don't need no super chats or anything like that. Just put a message there. I'll read it out. We discuss and we solve the issue. Simple as that, man. Simple as that, man. That's very poor for a striker. Of course it is, man. If Arsenal get him, good luck, man. I mean, like, you're not getting any better than what you already got. Probably Kai Havertz has a better record than him. That says a lot as well. That says a lot. Smash the likes. Smash them likes, man. Smash them likes. Appreciate that, guys. Let me just check around if anything's coming. I saw Fabrizio Romano talking earlier. I don't know exactly what it was about, but I need to check it out for tomorrow. So I'm gonna probably come back tomorrow around probably 12 or 1:30, something like that. So yeah, just keep an eye on the channel, guys. I'm back on the afternoons for now, for the next 3 days. Then I've got obviously the weekend. I'm gonna try. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? If the transfer doesn't get solved, I'll bring a professional footballer on the channel, and we'll ask him how the transfer works. I want you guys to get your questions ready. I already spoke to him. He's a boy I brought in before, Dominic Green. He used to play for Peterborough and that. He's my brother, innit? So I'll get him on and we could ask him any questions you guys, you know, just ask him any questions about transfers and all that stuff, obviously. So just give me time, let me prepare everything, and then it could be either the next coming days or the weekend, because I'm off from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm off on the weekend. So we could just discuss transfers, because I don't think people understand this transfer, how big it is. He could probably clear it up as a professional footballer and let us know how it works. You know what I mean? So if you guys get your questions ready for him, it'll be easier for everybody to understand. If you know what I mean? That's what I want to do for you guys in the next few days. So I've already spoke to him. I meant to get him on tonight, but he said he's busy tonight. He said any other day. I'm not going to be around, obviously, tomorrow night because I'm doing a night shift. I asked him if he could come in tomorrow or if he's free on the day, if he's not working. If he is, we'll try to set up for Friday or Saturday or something like that. Because you guys need to know like how transfer works, because we're all panicking. We're all like, you know, saying things we're going to regret in the long term as well. So just, yeah, it's better coming from a person that actually plays football. It'll be easier for everybody else, I think it is. If you know what I mean. He was on the channel before. You could check it out. Dominic Green. It should be somewhere on the channel. One of the streams I did a few months ago. So yeah, check it out on there. Please hit the likes, guys. Smash the likes, please. Let's see what Steve is saying. Big up, Steve, as always. I told you I'd read the messages today. Every message I'm going through. There you go. Offer Jota Jones to Wolves. Swap them for Gomez, Larson. Quality, squad depth improved. You know what? I'll do that. I like Gomez. Larson, I don't know much about. I've seen him, obviously, but if you're talking about that tall striker they got, he's a good finisher. Let me just put him there. Like, he's a good finisher. I've got to give him that. But Gomez, I know about because he's very aggressive for a small guy, you know, Gomez, guys. And it's something Liverpool will like in that midfield. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, the Norwegian striker, isn't it? Larson. Yeah, I knew you were talking about. He's good. He's quite. He's a like a big physical specimen, and he's very like strong as well. Is he going to flourish at Liverpool? I don't know about Larson, but I know Gomez can, the Brazilian boy. He's very much what would suit Liverpool. He reminds me of a bit of a Gini Wijnaldum, if you know what I mean. Not Gini Wijnaldum that scores goals, the other Gini Wijnaldum who was at Liverpool. That's what he reminds me of a bit, you know, of. So I'll take him. I'll take him. I even said that, I think, was it last summer or the summer before? I did one time mention him. I think I even did on a stream about him. So yeah, I agree with you, Steve, for that one. 100%, bro. Scottish Bear, yo, of course. Pedro, Mr. B is in the house. Pick up Fozzy. I'm afraid we get this overrated at Ekatike. He is rubbish. We need a striker like Alvarez. I'm a big advocate for Alvarez, bro. I've said it before everybody else. Go and check my video, pre-recorded one, the last one I did. I did that back in December, bro, before anyone. Because we were searching for a striker far and wide, and not many people came up with names in it. So what I said is, let me check, and I'll see what suits Liverpool Football Club. And that guy that you just said there on the, obviously on the screen, is the one that suits Liverpool in every way. If you want to dominate football, that is. If you don't want to dominate, that's not your guy. But if you want to dominate, he will suit your football club. He can be a number 9. He could be a number 10. He could play out wide. He could be a specialist. He's got everything in his game, brother. And he's a winner. He's completed football. He's got no backpack with rocks in it. He's got no pressures on those shoulders there. He could just come into Liverpool and, you know, take us to the next level. No doubt about that, man. I've always said it. Alvarez is my guy, and I'll stick by that, man. Because people say, well, he plays for Man City. It doesn't affect me. Man City is not my rivals. Everton and Man United are. Don't care about Man City. It was good, you know, Jurgen versus Pep Guardiola. That was good at the time. But that's gone. Now, you know, Liverpool are the top dogs. We've got to start acting like the top dogs. And Atletico do negotiate. They do give players away. Rodri, Partey, a lot of players in the past. Even, you know, Griezmann, they gave him to Barcelona, remember? Torres came to Liverpool, remember? It can happen. Forget about this one season stuff everybody's stuck on. We can get these players if we're serious. You just have to go to that club. How much do you want for him? 100 million. Bam, on the table. Put your money on the table. That's all you have to do, man. That's all you have to do. Cha-ching. Simple as that. Put your money there. That's all you have to do, man. No jokes. Steve says, I think Arnie getting Isak, that's his number one target for a striker. I love Isak as much as every Liverpool fan here. I've got to be real with you guys. I don't think Isak will last, you know, at the top very long, because there's stories coming out of Isak's, you know, of what's happened to Isak's knee. What they said, it was a ticking time bomb. He's got a bad knee. So it's only going to take one impact on that knee. And, you know, he ain't going to be the same player. He'll play football, but he's not going to be the same player that you see right now at Newcastle. He was like Ibrahim Ba. Remember him? Not Ibrahim Ba. You know, Ba? I think that's his name. Hang on. The one who scored against Liverpool. And the Brendan Rodgers for Chelsea. Let me see. I think it's Ba. Not. I think he used to play for Newcastle as well, didn't he? Not Ba. What the hell was his name? What's his name, guys? That striker that used to play for Chelsea that scored when Gerrard slipped. What was his name, man? What his name? Yeah, he had a dodgy knee. He had a bad knee. And a lot of clubs were chasing him. And they said it's a ticking time bomb. And we don't want to go through that. I love Isak. And Newcastle's going to charge over the odds for him as well. So, nah, I wouldn't do that, man. I wouldn't do that. I would just go for the one that I think, yeah, Dembaba? No, is it? Let me check, man. That's it, yeah. Demba Ba, that is it. That is it. Spot on. Not Ibrahim Ba. Ibrahim Ba is an AC Milan winger back in the day. That's fast winger they used to have at the French international. See, hello, my football people that I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the one. They said his knee was a ticking time bomb. That's why a lot of clubs avoided him back in the day. And that's what worries, I think, majority of the teams that want to go for Isak. The knee ain't that safe. So I'd rather go for a player that's got zero injury record and can give us what we need in any formation that we play. Say like those teams that deep line defend come to Liverpool, you know what I mean, and be negative and not let us, go at them. All Alvarez has to do is drop deep, Salah, Gakpo, Diaz, go across, through ball, score goals. Does that remind you of something? Firmino, he can do that. Say we want a striker on the last defender. If he's like a big defender that can't run, he can do that as well. Through ball, run onto it, slot it in the back of the net. He can do that. That's why I tell you guys, like, you got to look at what the striker can offer all round. Say Salah gets injured, and we've got another striker on the bench. Put that striker obviously at the top. Put Alvarez in the wing. You can do things like that as well. He's giving you a lot of options to make your team even better, even when there's injuries around your team. That's what I'm trying to say, people. Be smart in places like that. You've got to be very, very smart. And this is what you can do. 100 million, I think we'll get him, honestly. But how about Darwin Nunez plus 60 million? Something like that. Why not? I'll do that. I'll do that any day of the week, man. Yes, people. How long have I been here? Hour and 30 minutes. I've completed football. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go, baby.
Having fun. Oh, man. They don't allow me a lot of music, people. Whatever they allow me, I'll do. That's what I'm saying. Just having fun. Let's see what Ravi is saying. My guy Ravi's in the house, of course. Big up. So close. Even Arsenal fans said Sesko is better than Wirtz, and Liverpool were jealous of Arsenal getting him. They must be sniffing glue to think that Arsenal is just a desperate team, bro. I mean, they haven't tasted victory since 2024. Sorry, no, not 2004. How long ago is that? 2004, mate. You know what I mean? That was the last time they did something, big. The kids were born, their fans in the stadium were born around that time. So, yeah, forget about Arsenal, bro. I wouldn't worry about Arsenal. When the pressure is on, they shit it as always. You know what I mean? And some people just come out on YouTube and just chat shit every single time. Enough, man. Enough. You're nothing. You guys are has-beens, as they say. You're has-beens. I got this little fan here, guys. Yeah, it's wicked. It's called Shark. Very. My wife bought it the other day. It is brilliant, man. Silent as well. Woo! No more sweating in here. I could wear the shirts finally. Let's see what Steve's saying. At 40, wait. Have I got this one? Nah. Wait a minute. Mr. Steve, how dare you? At Fuzzy, Nunez wanted to leave in Jan, join a Saudi club. Cheap broke with them selling. I think I've gone back too far up, innit? No, it's the one there. Nah, I don't think they stopped it, bro. I think people are over exaggerating. I honestly think that. I don't think anything came. It's just selling newspapers, bro. That's what it is. It's trying to sell the player, if you know what I mean. If you pretend someone's interested in a player, that probably it wakes up another club for that, if you know what I mean. That's what they're trying to do. Wake other clubs up so they could. There's no way people refuse money, especially for him. I mean, like I said, I'd take 50 million for him. I mean, right now, just to make up for that loss for the loss that we paid for him. pay 50 million, man. Just pay anything. Just give us something, man. Take the damn guy. I'll drive him there, man. I mean, with my little Mercedes, I'll take him there. He's so bad, guys. Honest to God, man. It's frustrating to watch every time, man. I've tried everything to defend that guy. Really tried everything. Just lets me down again and again and again. I said, I've had enough. I've had enough, man. Thank you very much. Time to go. You know, like, think about it this way, guys, yeah? If you have a business and you've got an employee that's underperforming on a regular basis, you give him chance after chance after chance, but it's just not getting to the performance level that you want him to get to. Are you going to keep him? Hell no. You're going to get rid of him. And this is what's happened with Darwin Nunez. He just doesn't perform. We bought him to score goals. I didn't buy him to run about like a donkey. No, man. Wake up. Wake up, everybody, man. Freaking hell, man. Zubimendi is twerking for Real Madrid. Have you guys seen that? That's crazy, isn't it, man? Zubimendi, fucking that guy, man. We dodged a bullet there. Let me just put it that way. Fozzy, Robbo, Simicast, Jota, Nunez need to leave. Man, we've got to keep one of the fullbacks at least. I mean, we can't get rid of all the fullbacks unless 2 fullbacks are coming into the club. I agree with it, but Robbo and Simicast can't leave. We need one of them to stay. That's willing to sit on the bench. Let me just put it that way, bro. You know what I mean? That's what we gotta do. So let me see if there's anything around social media. So we'll continue this beautiful stream. I'm back to normal, man. Back to normality. I missed you guys, man. Al Nassr want Rafael Leo. Okay. Kobish is on as well. Big up Kobish, by the way. What a stream with Cal the other day. It was fun. I really enjoyed it, guys, honest to God, with Uncle Roz. It's all down to Uncle Roz as well, man. What a guy. What a guy, man. Really had fun on that stream. Yeah, man. Bloody, what's his name? Exclusive. David Ornstein, Arsenal tonight, submit. Massive. Nah, not that one. There's nothing, man. There's nothing really surrounding, apart from Rodrigo. According to football, might as well just say 316, but 365. Madrid have rejected a bid from Arsenal for Rodrigo. Madrid looking for more than 70 million euros. Deal could be on. Arsenal will not. Arsenal will not be able to sign Real Madrid winger Rodrigo for 70 million euros this summer. Okay. Listen, man. I'm all over them, man. Euros, 70 million. Yeah, come on, man. That's crazy, man. You can't. If that's available for the guy is available for 70 million. Why aren't we all over that, man? The left side will be sorted. Get rid of Diaz. It's Barcelona. Come and get him. Get in Rodrigo. We're sorted. Bob's your uncle. Come on. Come on. That's crazy. How can you refuse a transfer like that? Let's go, Liverpool, man. Yeah, as I said, bro, City have spent so far over 300 million this summer, and they ain't stopping yet. That's how it is, bro. You know what I mean? We can't do nothing about City. As I said, they've been getting away with murder for years, bro, and they're never gonna stop anytime soon. So let's just, yeah, it is what it is with City, man. Unless, you know, the whole of the Premier League wakes up and says enough, you know what I mean, of this cheating bastards, as Steve says, bastards. Still going to continue. I've got a feeling, Steve, they've got away with it, bro. I don't know what's telling me, but something is telling me they've got away with it because they're too relaxed now. Fozzy, at Fozzy, of course. Leo is an inconsistent and lazy player. Under the right manager, he would be elite. I think Arnie can get him to reach his full potential. That's what I mean, bro. Like, I'm not gonna judge a player. I've always said that, like, unless he plays for Liverpool Football Club first, yeah. And then you know, I could make my own judgment. I said, and with a different environment, players shine. And you know, when you come to a top club with top players, you could do anything you want, man. And As I said, Redbird, Liverpool, negotiations on the table. We'll be laughing at everybody else. Let's do that. Let's do that as soon as possible. Get a player like that through the door. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, people. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? I'm on the road to 3,000. I'm going to be doing this on a regular basis. So you're going to get a regular guy on here. You know what I mean? That's going to do days, nights, and everything else. So don't miss that. That's all I can say. Victor, big Victor. Big Victor is in the house. I hope everything's okay with you, brother. I haven't seen you for a while. 1 second. Let me just do this one as well. Yeah, man. Really enjoying this. Really enjoying this. Thanks for coming on, guys. Honestly, appreciate that. I don't know how many people. Thanks. You know, think about it this way, guys. Yeah, you talk to me. Don't have to do. You don't have to pay anything. I'm here. That's it. I mean, you're sorted. You got someone to talk to. You got a place to call home. You know what I mean? And you could actually take it to the next level with me, and I won't forget that. Scottish Bear, Steve, Ravi, all these guys have been with me for a long time now, man, and I appreciate that, honest to God. It's all fun, man. Fun and games for me, man. That's what it's all about. Let's see the comments. What's Ravi saying over here? Mr. Ravi. What he's saying, bro? I prefer your stuff on the big screen, bro, so I could see it easier. I'm blind as a bat. Fozzie, where will Harvey Elliott end up? Is he better going abroad? You know, Harvey Elliott, bro, like, I think he'd be more suited to the likes of Fulham or something. Go back to his roots, you know, the roots club where he started. Fulham, I think, will be a team that can accommodate his ability. You know, he's suited to teams like that, bro. To get back to levels, at least, you know, that he wants to get to, like, you know, bigger clubs than that. Go back to your old place and, you know, step it up there. Try your hardest to become a better player than you already are, because being on the bench of Liverpool ain't going to help you, bro. And I feel sorry for him because, as I said, he's a Liverpool boy through and through. And our support towards him is amazing at the same time, but he wants to play first-team football. And I don't think Liverpool can offer him that. I was in the USA, obviously, watching him down there. He was phenomenal in the number 10 role, but he came back and got injured, and we haven't seen him since, to be fair, guys. So, yeah, I feel bad for him. I really feel bad for him because I'm one of those people that want him to succeed, 100% succeed. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Let me see what's going on here. Ryan, big up, bro. Big up, Ryan G. Sorry about the late. I'm just going down to the comments and, you know, seeing what you guys are saying, of course. Let me see what's... Let me welcome the new people in, of course, but I've never seen before. Dembaba, Gasip, big up, bro. Gasip. I hope I said your name right. Big up, bro. Uncle Rod's in the house. Big up, Mr. Rodsy. Yeah, he's living the high life, man. He's left us, man. Damn you, Uncle Rods. I'm never going to catch you now, so good luck, brother. City is getting away with 115, unfortunately. Yeah, bro. What can we do? What can we do, man? All we can do is be Liverpool Football Club, follow the rules, and get to the destination that we want to get to, which is currently we're champions. Let's get to, you know, being 21 next. You know, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Let's go. Let's see what else. I've got these things on my. You know, the when I change things, going back, forward, and all that stuff. Cha-ching. I like that stuff. I've got so much stuff on my screen here. I could just, you know, make it fun for you guys on a regular basis. That's quite nice. I like that. You know, the bomb. It's always good, man. I got the rewind.
Rewind. When the clock goes, selector.
See, if we rewind, go back to the future. We go forward the other way to the future. Back to the future, we're going forward to the other side as well. Yeah, so let me just read out the messages. What's Steve saying? Elliott career are finished at LFC. He's better off mid-table clubs like Brentford, Fulham, Brighton, Etihad. Yeah, you're spot on, bro. That's what I said. He's better off going down there, in my opinion, bro. I'm a firm believer he could restart his career going to teams like that. I think Liverpool is going too far for him to catch at the moment. You know, when you're winning championships and you're a young player like this who can't cover the pitch that much, it's very difficult for you to make it into the first team. So, yeah, like I said, Fulham, go back down there. You know your way around that football club. Go and, you know, restart your career down there, bro. I think ever since that injury against Leeds when he dislocated his foot, he's been afraid, you know, to play his football as well. Don't forget that, guys. When you get a serious injury like that, it's very difficult for players, unfortunately, and that's what's happened to him to get back to where he wants to be. You know what I mean? So it's sad. It's really, really sad, man. Because, like I said, I always liked him. Fozzie, who would you sell, i.e. Elliott or Jones, this summer? Elliott, bro. I think Jones has done enough in the past season to at least, you know, be a squad player and, you know, come on as a first team player now and again as well. So I say Elliott because the manager doesn't use him much, bro. He just doesn't use him. So what's the point wasting a career like that on the bench? There's no point. But Jones gets games every single time, bro. I mean, so that's the difference. Swap Gomez, Elliott with Wharton. I'll take that. I'll take that all day, every day. I like the Wharton kid. He's very good. What I like about him is calm and composed on the ball. He passes the right passes. He doesn't make things complicated. He defends in the right way. If you watch him in the FA Cup final against Manchester City, he was the outstanding performer, in my opinion. I know Eze scored a goal, but if you look at Walter, the way he controlled that midfield, the way he controlled the likes of, you know, De Bruyne and that, for a guy his age, is pretty impressive, bro. Pretty impressive, in my opinion. And I'll take him all day long. I'll swap anyone with him. He's so good, man. Very good. I can't believe Kepa is going to Arsenal to be the second goalkeeper. Wow. You know, they have that pulling power. Strange, isn't it? Kepa. Goodness gracious me. I thought he done all right Bournemouth last season as well. Strange. Very strange. Please do me a favor, people like, share and subscribe and all that good stuff. I've been here for an hour and 48 minutes. See, your boy can just talk for hours. If you want this guy to come on a regular basis, you got to support the guy. That's all I'm asking for. That's 1 hour and 48 minutes, me just talking comfortably. And I've just come back from a 12-hour shift. There you go, people. There you go, man. Big up, Scottish Bear, bro. Big up, bro. Let's see what the comments are bringing. Ravi. What are you saying, bro? Ravi saying from hearing from North side, I wouldn't take Leao. He's too hot and cold, like Katy Perry. Bro, like sometimes emotional takes over some people. I love Northside. I've worked with him before, a couple of times actually. But his emotional side takes over, you know, football. So I'm more of a person that wants to see the player at the football club first before I judge him. So if he comes to Liverpool, as I said earlier, in a different environment. Let me just tell you, Ravi, like, and the chat. When a player is the main man in a football club, especially a club like AC Milan, that's not AC Milan of old, and everything's on his shoulders, it's always going to be difficult because they want him to perform 24/7. That ain't going to happen, especially for a player. He's age 25 now, if you know what I mean. He's not even in his prime yet. So it was always going to be hot and cold. But as I said, under a different environment, world-class players, you know, around you, and the opposition ain't fully focusing on you, I think you could shine. I honestly think that you could shine. Because the problem with him at AC Milan is he's the focus of the opponents. So they have to stop him in order to stop AC Milan. At Liverpool, Salah, Gakpo, McAllister, Wirtz to come, Soboslai, Gravenberch, Frimpong, Kirkes. The list goes on, and more players to come. So that pressure ain't fully focused on him. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So he'll be free. He'll be flying, man. That's what it's all about. That's how I see him when I look at players like that. I could never judge a player that plays for a team that's struggling. I can't, because he's not surrounded by world-class players. He's just surrounded by average players. When the pressure is off, that player will be different. Let me just put it that way. And I said that to you, Rafi. He's a big guy, man. He cuts in power, pace, and he could put the fear in opponents as well. Who could even have Mane part 2? You never know, bro. You never know. Under a different management as well. Like I said about Arne Slot, he demands, he demands a lot from players. If you don't perform, you're not going to play. Simple as that. That's what he does all the time. Big up, bro. Big up, man. Anything else? I'll say. Let's see what Gassib is saying. Gassib is back on the chat. Big up, Gassib, by the way. Thanks for the chat, bro. Appreciate you, my guy. Let me see. I'm sure I saw something earlier. Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah. I think at the bottom. Yeah. Nah, I could be wrong. Sorry about that. Where am I in the chat? Yeah, of course, it was about that guy. See, I said I'm going to look at all the chat today, so I'll fully concentrate on you guys today. It's all about you. It's all about you. There we go. Scottish Bear. Well, we never want to leave unless you... Scottish Bear is saying, never want to leave unless you're Trent. I know, bro. I know, bro. But Trent, unfortunately, has let his younger brothers, or I think it's his younger brothers. I don't know if they're older, but they look young. And a younger guy than him, you know what I mean? He's 26 and Bellingham's 21. He's listening to a 21-year-old to go to Madrid, you know what I mean? All that stuff. You start to wonder, shouldn't you, as a 26-year-old, give advice to a 21-year-old? You know what I mean? I can't imagine, my younger brother telling me like how to behave, and all that stuff. That's my younger brother. I was supposed to be the role model for him. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's what's happening with Trent. Rubbish, man. Absolute rubbish, man. I'm not going to miss him anyway, man. I've said it for like a few years now about him. I said, like, the guy can't do the basics in his game, which is defending, and people used to criticize me for that. Now, the same people that criticize me are having a go at him. Bit too late to have a go at him now. I gave you a chance a few years ago. Fozzy, if Cheap Broke FSG don't sign Wirtz, you and Scottish Bear wear a Everton shirt for a year on your channel. Wow, bro, you're gonna see me dead, man. Do you think I'm gonna be like these guys, those foolish people that lose a bet and all this stuff? I don't bet, but I'm trying to give you an example. Nah, man, I don't do that. I'm never gonna wear a Man United shirt, Everton shirt. No way, sir. No way. Give me another option other than that, bro. I'm never going to wear that. Bournemouth has just signed a left back from France. There you go, bro. Then that means Kirkes is en route to Liverpool. Let me see what Hungary was then. Let me just check Hungary. I'm sure they let him go today. Let me say Hungary. So, they're playing tomorrow. My bad. Azerbaijan. They're playing Azerbaijan tomorrow. I've heard they released him, obviously, to not play in that game. I hope it's real because I want him, obviously, to have these medical at Liverpool, of course, and all that stuff. Kirkes incoming now. I hope so, bro. I hope so. That'd be brilliant if that happens. It'd be brilliant. It'd be very good. I keep refreshing on Twitter, but there's nothing coming out, guys, unfortunately. So, I see the starting lineup for next season. Let me show you guys, yeah? Someone put this up. Would you be happy with it? Let me know. this team. So Alisson's in goal. Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes, Frimpong on the right back. It looks like, you know, Gravenberch as a DM still, and McAllister, Soboslai, Wirtz, Alvarez, and Salah. That's a bloody kill. This is that if I had a dream, that would be my team. But I still want a DM that's going to play in that position, because I want to release the likes of Soboslai, McAllister, and Gravenberch. If we had a dominant guy that's got the fear, that puts the fear on the opponents in that middle, whew, we'd be laughing at everybody else. I swear to you, we'd be laughing. Yeah, I think like a DM is a must for the summer if we want to progress in other competitions as well. Because sometimes when I look at Liverpool, the issue that we have, teams cut through the midfield too easily because we haven't got enough aggressive players there. So if we can stop that, that's another avenue we've obviously blocked, which means a lot of goals won't go in through the middle. You know what I mean? Now we have got no more the right back that lets us down a lot, and we're going to have a left back that's obviously on the other side as well that loves to defend. It's going to be a solid team, man. Absolutely a solid team next season. No doubt about that. No doubt, guys. Kirkes, man, I like him. I've always liked Kirkes. From the moment I saw him, man, I thought he was brilliant. It's just his energy and his passion for defending. That's what impresses me with Kirkes compared to other defenders. You know what I mean, guys? I don't think a lot of people look into things like that as well. So 55 votes. I'm disappointed, but it is what it is. They said they'd rather get rid of Nunez, which, let me see, 55 votes. Sorry, 56 votes. 52% said, no, we don't want to keep him. And 48% said keep him. There you go. That's if we don't get a striker, of course. So that's the poll that's running at the moment. If you want to continue, guys, I'll leave it on for a bit. Let's see the messages. West Ham, okay, Scottish Bear. That's another team suitable for him, actually. If West Ham are looking at him, similar to Fulham, if you know what I mean. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Let me just put it that way. That's a great shot. You know, West Ham looking at Elliott. Yeah. Harry Potter there. Yeah, he could do something with him. No doubt about that. Big up Ryan G, man. No swapping Gomez. With who? Who do you want to swap him with? I don't know. I need a player you could swap him with. You know what I mean? With Gomez, you gotta be honest. I think like he's overstayed now at Liverpool Football Club for a guy, you know, that's been there. I think he's the longest serving player. He's been injured a lot. Hasn't, you know, cemented the place in the starting lineup. Next step in his life is, you know, go and play regular football somewhere else, especially the World Cup year, of course, this season. So everybody needs to play first team football in order for them to get into the teams, the international teams. So yeah, Kudus, Steve, man, Kudus, it'd be a dream. It'd be a dream move for me, because imagine like Kudus replacing Salah to rest him during the season. That's like a tag team, man. Like a, you know, the bash. What do you call them? The Bushwhackers back in the day. Yeah, it'd be a proper tag team. It'd be a proper tag team, man. I would love to have something like that. And with Kudus, he could play right along that front line as well as, you know, Wirtz. Army Swiss knives, man. Army Swiss knives everywhere. You got to be serious, man. You got to be serious with things like that. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody that's on, guys. I'm gonna go through your comments, like I said when I first came on. I'm refreshing the Twitter, seeing if there's anything happening, and I'll bring it to you. Got it, you know. I don't see as much as people normally do nowadays, but it is what it is. I love it just the same. I love it just the same, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm just looking around. Digger, John Barnes. There's always pictures of John Barnes somewhere, guys, man. John Barnes, man. Goodness gracious me. If you guys seen Prime John Barnes, good. Listen, man. You'll love football forever. That's how good that guy was. Prime John Barnes, nobody better. It was like mixed in Beckham and Giggs in one player. One player, man. What a shame. Different times, isn't it? Different time. Imagine having him on the left side in the modern day football. Woo! God damn. Breaking news, Real Madrid have approached Martin Zubimendi. Initial talks are scheduled for this week. Discussions underway and proceeding between all parties involving player and clubs. Arsenal still has a pre-contract agreement with the player. No deal yet. Arsenal is in trouble, mate. This is from Fabrizio Romano about 30 minutes ago. I think Arsenal's in trouble, man. Zubimendi could be gone. Man City have submitted a bid in excess of 60 million for Newcastle right back Tino Livramento. Negotiations underway. He's the main option for Manchester City. Newcastle still want 70 million for him. Livramento, one of the best right backs in the Premier League this season, now wanted at City, of course. Livramento is good, but I think what City want to do is they want to replace something similar to Kyle Walker, a fullback that loves to defend, doesn't go forward. Because if you look at Livramento, he's not that kind of defender that whips in crosses into the box. He's more like a stay back kind of right back that helps out the centre backs, and that's what they've been missing the last season, Man City, because they've been exposed since Kyle Walker hasn't been the same. So they're looking for something similar like that. There's another breaking news as well from what I could see 2 hours ago from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United agreed deal to sign Mbeumo is a new winger. Here we go. 60 million plus add-ons to Brentford for the Cameroonian forward, waiting for medical and contract signing next. Mbeumo has agreed to move. Deal in place for first revealed in May. It's sad he's going to that club. Let me just put it that way. I think he's better than Man United. In Mbeumo. Listen, if Liverpool had, if they had anything about them, you give Kelleher, we get him. I mean, we get Mbeumo this side, we put Kelleher that side, we give them a little bit more cash, you'd be laughing. I mean, if we can't get Kudus, I'm saying like that. So he would have been a great cover for Salah. Swap the, like you got to be smart in things, man. I don't think we do enough of that, man. Breaking Bayern Munich submit official bid to AC Milan for Rafael Leao worth up to 90 million. Proposal comes after initial 70 million bid was rejected. Deal not advanced yet, as there are several clubs around Europe keen on Leao, with Arsenal also inquiring about obviously the AC Milan forward. Wow, 19 million euros? Whew, that's madness. Another one from obviously Fabrizio Romano again. Breaking Manchester United. Understand Manchester United have approached Gyökeres. Initial talks are scheduled for next week. For this week. Sorry, for this week. Discussions underway and proceeding well between all parties, involved player and club. Juventus, Chelsea are interested in the player. No agreement yet. So Gyökeres, yeah. Man United, nah. He shouldn't go there. He should go somewhere else. He's got to be smart in that as well, man. So this is what he said about Wirtz as well. This was done on the 8th. It's yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday. I haven't seen this one before. So he says about Florian Wirtz. So this is Fabrizio Romano. He said, breaking Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. Here we go. 105 million fixed fee, 13 million add-ons, pounds this is, to buy Leverkusen. Deal reached hours ago. Wirtz becomes record Premier League transfer. Initial 113 bid rejected. Pens a 5-year deal. Saga finally. I don't think so. I don't think this is a real account. Let me check this. Nah, it ain't. It ain't. That is a fake one, 100%. 100% fake one, that one. I knew it. I was just reading. I think, nah, that can't be it. They're making the fake accounts again. Nah, that can't be true, that one. Listen, there's going to be a lot of transfers this summer anyway, man. I can see a lot of clubs going for different types of players. Let me see Anfield sector over here. Anything new? No. Nothing. Apart from Besiktas, it faces a race against time to feature for Liverpool in. He's injured, didn't he? He's having a surgery on his hamstring as well. Yeah, no. So let me just read that, and I'm going to be off ski, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know the last one, what that was all about. I thought it was Fabrizio. It had a tick of it, but I realized afterwards it ain't him. We have to keep Joe Gomez this summer, Ryan says. Nah, bro, like, it's for his sake, my friend. He's the longest serving Liverpool player. He doesn't get, he doesn't really get a lot of games, unfortunately. And for his sake, it's better if he leaves the football club. Because, when you're injured every single time and you're still at the same place, it's not going to improve anything. Just let the guy go. I mean, I love the guy. He's a good human being from what I've heard as well. But it's time to go, bro. It's time to go for Gojo. Like, we can't hold on to a player that doesn't really stay fit. I mean, I remember Daniel Agger, similar position. Daniel Agger was phenomenal centre-back. Phenomenal. Let me just put it that way. I loved everything about Daniel Agger and that left foot. If people remember, he was one of the best centre-backs coming up from Denmark as well at the time. The only thing that let him down is his injuries. If he stayed fit, we probably could have beat Man City into that season when Gerrard slipped. You know what I mean? But he didn't stay fit. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't keep hoping on players because years go by, and then all of a sudden you let him go. You wasted all those years. You could have bought a better centre-back or someone that's fit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's time to go, bro. It's time to go. Like, don't hold on to a player that, that doesn't stay fit, bro. He just can't stay fit, man. It's just like Jota. They can't stay fit. We're living in hope all the time. I can't live on a prayer, man. You know what I mean? As, Bon Jovi say, you know what I mean? Living on a prayer. Nah, I love that, man. Years go by, man. And then you realize you're getting old at the same time as well. Time to cash in. Time to cash in, man. Time to cash in. FSG act like small dogs. They ain't signed Wirtz yet, so I am not getting excited till then, fake pundit says. Bro, they've got him. They've got him. They've got him, man. Come on, man. They've got him, bro. You got to believe, bro. You know what I mean? When you believe, come on, bro. Got to do that, my guy. Got to believe, man. Where am I in the chat, man? I'm getting lost. Too many people. I see new people coming in. Let me just check. Oh, Mr. Tipso, big up, bro. I hope everything's okay with you. I haven't seen you for a bit. Thank you, Mr. Scottish Bear. Let me see. I've been here for 2 hours and 6 minutes, guys. I'm making a record on my own. If you have it, if you do something like that, it's special. Just talk, enjoy at the same time. That's what I do. That's what I do, people. Damn. Yes, damn.
If you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you. Suck it.
There you go, people. There you go. All right, guys. I'll keep refreshing, but I don't see anything new. Hang on. Let's see. I thought I saw something. It nearly had my heart racing. I thought I saw Wirtz on a plane, but it's not. Nah, it is what it is. So yeah, guys. 2 hours. Enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you to all of you guys. You know what I mean? Thank you for, helping me out everywhere, guys. Honestly, appreciate that. Someone said swap Joe Gomez and Strand Larson for Jota and Jones Fozzie. So I put that. Oh, come on, man. I don't know about Larson. That's what I said. Gomez, the other. Joao Gomez, sorry, and Strand Larson for Jota. Gomez, I like. I said that to you already, Ryan. Gomez is very special midfielder. He's got that aggressive side, that we need in that midfield. I think he could do a lot of damage in that midfield, bro. Watch him, man. Just watch him thoroughly, then you understand what I'm trying to say. I love, obviously, Gravenberch. I love McAllister. Obviously, McAllister has a little, of aggression in him. But I want him to be a more creative player, if you know what I mean. I'd rather have McAllister to be the more creative player instead of like getting himself injured like that Tarkovsky challenge when we saw the horrific challenge, man. That scumbag nearly took his leg off. Oh, damn! Yeah, but luckily he's still good. So we got to think about it that way. Release McAllister, release Soboslai, but you've got Gravenberch and another DM next to him. We'll be laughing at everybody else, guys. Honest to God, honestly, that's what we can do. Let me see what else is there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I said I'm going to be here for a bit and talk to you guys. Let me see what Steve is saying. Sorry about that, Steve. I'll go to that. Yes, Daryl is in the house. Daryl, don't be like that. Don't be like that, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on. We've got this now, man. We've got the money, bro. We've got the money. We've got the cash to spend, finally. Just be happy, bro. Let's come on, man. Let's go. Fozzie, Man United, Man City splashing the cash like they won the title. Yeah, I know it's a joke, isn't it? Please, Daryl. Please, bro. Just let it go, bro. Don't do this, man. I know, like, you haven't seen anyone walk through the door yet. It's done, bro. It's done. Please, just believe in me, man. Believe in me, man. This time, believe in me, man. It's done, bro. It's done. It's done, bro. Just relax, man. Don't be stressed out. I know you're stressed out at home. Just relax. Hit the likes, people. Hit the likes, man. All right, guys. Let me just read out these last few messages and I'm gone off ski. I'll be back tomorrow around 12, 1:30, something like that. So just keep an eye on the channel, please, people. Hit the obviously the notification bell if you haven't. That will alert you every time I come on. João Gomez is a dog in the midfield. Underrated technical ability as well. There you go, Ryan G. You know what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying, my guy? You know what I mean? I keep hearing Love Island. I'll watch it in a minute. It's for the missus, guys, yeah. And me, man. It's for the missus. Soul Glow, isn't it? Felix at Wolves is called the Pitbull in midfield. I told you. I knew what I was talking about, bro. And people think I Fozzie don't know football. You know what I'm saying? I know all the footballers. Any footballers that I watch thoroughly are good. Just get it. Take it from me, man. They're very good. Take it from me. Foz, check my last 2 comments. Just want to hear your thoughts. Where is it? At the bottom? Sorry, bro. Let me see. The ones above, yeah? Did you give me something? Sorry, bro. I didn't read it. Sorry about that, bro. There we go. There we go. I miss out some comments sometimes. There's just so many of you, isn't it? So that's what I do. But I appreciate them, honestly. If it's this one, Ravi? Yeah, okay. Fozzie, we have to start thinking about getting another centre-back to transition for VVD. So when we have to replace VVD, it will be smooth, and we are not thinking what the F, with a new player coming in. I agree with you. Ravi, you see what I say about that, bro. I always say when you got legends at your football club and they're coming to the end of their career, you've got to have players in place to do that smooth transition. Because if you do it too late, we're going to be looking way after their retirement from obviously Liverpool. So we've got 2 years of Van Dijk, 2 years of Salah. Let's get the players in that's going to replace them right now. Young players, 22, something like that, that's going to replace them eventually. So under their tutelage, smooth transition, like you just said. You're 100% correct about that, bro. You're 100% correct. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. What you're saying, Genghis, I'll be happy with Osman. A lot of people talked about that, bro. A lot of people actually said about Osman. I don't know much about him, bro. So I can't judge a player that I don't know anything about. I've seen him score goals and all that stuff, but I don't know nothing about his all-round play. So in order for me to judge on Osimhen, I have to watch him 90 minutes a game. I can't do YouTube clips. It's impossible to judge a player on YouTube clips, guys. You can't judge players on YouTube clips. Lucas Leiva looked great in YouTube, but when he came to Liverpool, he wasn't the same player we saw on YouTube. So we need to get rid of that. Big up Uncle Rose for the GA. Like and subscribe, like my uncle says. So please go and subscribe to him as well. I return that to you, sir. What's Scottish Bear saying? Broke FSG need to get the finger out consistently. Back the team. Listen, I said it. You know, if they, once they buy these players, I'm not going to be FSG in. I'm still going to be FSG out. What I want to see from them is if they're going to continue spending in the next few seasons. I'll give them 3 seasons. The next 3 seasons, if they continue spending like they're doing, I'm back to FSG in again. If you know what I mean. So 3 seasons, they have to convince me. If I see this poor broke shit again, nah, not for me, man. I want my football club to win the league consistently, and that's the way we've got to go. If you know what I mean. So yeah, 100%. I can change my mind, man. I'm not that type of fan that just sticks with one thing. If you're doing good by my club, I'll do good by you. Simple as that. Fozzie, I agree with you that Robbo want to take a back seat. He will do everything to play every game. Even though that shouldn't be the case, he should bow out on a high and not for being cooked. Listen, I love Robo. I said it already, bro, in the beginning of this, obviously, stream. I mentioned why I said my stuff in the other channels and on my channel. The guy is a wonderful human being. He's a wonderful Liverpool legend, by the way. But there will be a time people turn on him if he continues to perform the way he is. And in my heart of hearts, the best option for him, let the youngsters take over and, you know, go on, sail away, be a legend, stay a legend. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, but when people are telling me about his experience and all this stuff, we've got enough experience. Once you win titles, that's an experience, if you know what I mean. You've got Alisson there, you've got Van Dijk there, you've got Salah there, you've got McAllister there. Those are experienced players, if you know what I mean. And then whoever stays, like if Gomez and all these guys stay as well. Kanate, experience. They've won the league. That means they've got experience in winning championships. That's the whole point of experience. All this locker room and changing room, all this stuff. I don't know if you guys been in it. You know what I mean, it's weird. Very strange to talk like that. Let the guy go before people turn on him. Look what they did to Henderson. Look what they did to Ronaldo and all that stuff when they left. People were private messaging them, making fun of them and threatening them and all that shit. We need to stop that. Stop that stuff, man. He's a legend, man. I support Robertson. I'm not that type of fan that says bad things about him. I just said, keep his legacy, let him sail away, man. Because I know our fan base, these new type of fans, they're going to have a go at him. They're going to take the piss out of him. And I don't want that to happen to him. You know what I mean? And I've seen it, man. I've been here since 1987 watching properly. You know what I mean? I can't remember missing many games. So I see when players, you know, come in and the way they behave, the way the fans behave towards them eventually when things are not going right. I don't want to see that with Robertson. I love the guy, man. Let's be real, man. Take care of your own. There's time to say goodbye. We had to say goodbye to Mane. We had to say goodbye to Firmino. We had to say goodbye to Fabinho. We had to say goodbye to Henderson. We had to say goodbye to Matip. Look at those legends, man. Look at those legends. Origi. Big, you know, poop, Origi. We've done that, man. Come on, man. Wake up to reality, people. I love you guys all. I love all our Liverpool fans for their loyalty and all that stuff. But sometimes you got to take that away, that sentimentality away and think about your football club. What do you want? Trophies or loyalty to players? Which one do you actually, which side do you want to take? I want to take trophies and my club being the best, you know, in the world. That's what I want. Sentimentality, players who are aging, who doesn't perform, you know, to the standards that you're used to. You got to let go, man. You got to let go. You got to be smart in these positions, man. But big up, Ravi, bro. Appreciate that, my guy. Yes, Red Devil United, big up, my brother. I hope everything's okay with you. We'll talk soon, man. We'll talk soon. I like the way, you know, what the advice you gave me the other day, bro. I really appreciate that, man. Like I said to you, I've always had your back, no matter what, man. And next season, we've got to do something for obviously the both clubs, Man United and Liverpool, bro. Big up, Rich, man. Appreciate you always, bro. I don't forget. Remember what I told you. I don't forget. I'm always behind people who do good for people, man. Always, brother. He's very calm on the ball. Wharton is what we need. Spot on, Fake Pundit. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, man. I think underrated. Let me just put it that way. Very underrated. Yeah, big up, brother. Big up, bro. Yeah, guys, I've been here for 2 hours, 18 minutes straight after work doing this for you. Appreciate you, honestly. Please like and subscribe to the video, the stream, sorry, and follow me on my social medias, which are right underneath there. Big up, Rich, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Right there. I'm on all those with the same channel. So please go and follow me on that. I will make my Twitter account active very, very soon. And I'll give you news on that one as well on a regular basis. Facts, not fictional, like facts and all that stuff. What I know could happen at our football club. So yeah, check LIFC out and TikTok. I will put video clips on there as well. So please go and follow me on TikTok, Facebook. My wife works on that, so check it out. And what else have we got? Facebook, Instagram. I need to start working on that again because I'm starting to get frustrated. You know, like Instagram was the first one I actually worked on, and I still like don't go back on there for some reason, man. It's weird, but I'll go back on that. And Twitch, I'm gonna play more, obviously FIFA during the summer, so check me out on Twitch as well. Just support me, guys. That's all I'm asking for. I don't ask for much. Look at today. I just done all the comments for you guys. Obviously, I can't complete it all because there's so many. But yeah, thank you, man. I hope you enjoyed it as well because I don't normally do this. I feel like sometimes I don't give back enough to the chat because, you know, I'm busy doing the, you know, talking to the panel a lot. So I thought today, after work, let me come back and do this for you guys today. So 2 hours and 20 minutes, that's a lot for me to do in a stream just to chat to you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I cleared a lot of stuff for you guys as well. Don't have that's about players, guys. You know, if the club is going for them and you don't see other clubs going in, that means you more or less got those players. So relax, man, relax. At Fozzy, the old boot room guys had the blueprint to selling our great players at the right time without damaging the club legend status. There you go, bro. It's simple as that. Steve, you just killed it, bro. You've just killed the damn stream. There you go, my brother. 100% right, bro. 100%. I'd love to take him back on loan, Steve. Our owners will never pay 45 million for him. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. Let me go and get out of here. Spend time with my wifey. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon sometime. So please check me out. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the likes. I will be going to other streamers going forward because you guys put me there. Now, people are asking me to go on the stream. So you're going to see me in a lot of places very, very soon. Appreciate everybody. Thank you. And Nalate and JK, there's no animosity towards you guys. You guys are the best friends I could have on YouTube, honestly. Along, obviously, with Mr. Uncle Roz is my uncle, innit? Thank you for everything, guys. Honestly, you guys. Sorry about yesterday. That wasn't me, what you saw. I'm normally this guy that you see in front of you, and I don't like to argue with people. You know what I mean? It's just not me. I'm a calm guy normally, but yeah, thank you for everything, guys, honestly. All right, boys and girls, it's time to go. It's time to get ready for the morning. I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Whoops.